Hello, my name is Jonathan Jean from Cromwell Enterprises, and I made this short video because I know a lot of roofers and contractors. They're looking for leads, and we think we have a better solution than the pay-per-lead model. And I'll keep this video short and I'll get straight to the point, so at least you'll get some information on how everything works. Now, if you're familiar with pay-per-lead, you already know that sometimes the leads are not the best of quality. And one thing you always have to be aware of is that when you're paying per lead, it's in the person's interest of who's selling that lead to sell it to multiple roofers, because from that one lead they could generate a good little income from it. The problem is that now, if you're the one that ends up with that lead and then a couple of other roofers end up with that same lead, it's like you're going head to head to compete for that person's business. And the most, big successful roofing companies and contractors, they don't do that. They actually have the other way around, where the leads come directly to you. So for example, if you type in, let's just say Miami roofing. Now, if this was your website right here, this would be much better for you, because now if I'm a person in Miami searching for a roofer, I'm going to type in Miami roofing, and then I'm going to go directly to your website because it's the first website here. Most people, they skip the advertisements because they notice that sometimes the advertisements are not the best of quality, and they go directly to the organic search. So if you're not familiar, this is what you call SEO. And you might be saying, well, how do I know I'll get leads just for showing up for Miami roofing? Assuming that you're a roofer in Miami. If you were a roofer in any other state or city, you would just, use whatever that state or city, and then, you'll get the results for that. But for example purposes, we'll just use Miami roofing. And as you can see, Miami roofing gets about 390 visitors a month. Now, these are targeted leads. This is what you call geo-targeted leads, meaning they're in your city and they're willing to spend because they're looking for you. They're typing Miami roofing, so they're looking for a roofer. They have a problem and they want to get it solved. This is the most efficient way to get leads, because for one, like with us, we don't charge per lead. We charge a flat monthly fee. So if we were charging per lead, as you can see, this could get very expensive, because there's people in Miami roofing companies, they're bidding to show up for like this one particular keyword. So at $14 multiplied by 390 people, you would have to spend $5,460. And to us, that's a ridiculous price to pay. And that's only for one keyword. As you can see, there's several keywords here. Miami Roofing Company, Miami Roofing Contractors, Roofers Miami, all of which have different bidding price. Like, look, this one keyword is a $36 per click. Remember, and this is per click. This is not even per lead. So that's why the pay per lead and the pay per click business models are not the best, but the pay per month is better, because not only do you show up for all these keywords, but you never have to pay per lead. So you get maximum profit, because say if you spend, a fixed rate, and you get, if you add all this up, you get around 1,000 visitors a month, which are looking for your service. So out of 1,000 people, let's just say you had a really bad conversion ratio. So we'll say 20% converted. That's 200 leads out of 1,000 that you would get. So if that was your predicament, that would actually be a very profitable, because you know how much each lead is worth to you and how much the average customer spends. So even if if out of 200 people, let's just say all 200 spent $500, which realistically that wouldn't be the case, because some would spend like 3,500, $5,000, depending on their situation. But let's just say out of 200 for 200 people, each of them spent $500. As you can see, that's $100,000. Now, these are realistic numbers, and these are what you call conservative numbers. If we were actually, calculating how much each person was planning on spending, it would be well over 100 grand. And that's why you can see why these roofers are trying to spend all this money for a click that's not even a lead, just for the simple fact that they know how much that one person, that one lead could generate. And again, if you're using pay-per-click or if you're using pay-per-lead, that's not the best model, because again, you're paying for a lead that you don't know if they're going to qualify as a lead that you want, or if they're being resold to another roofer. But if your website is showing up here for your city and your profession, whether it be roofing or anything else, contracting, you know that those leads are going directly to you and nobody else. And that's the benefit of using a service like ours, an SEO company, because we actually get you these results, and it's a fixed monthly rate instead of a pay per lead basis that could be overpriced, and leads won't be as of that quality. So hopefully this illustrates exactly why we think the actual pay per lead model isn't the best model for you unless you have a huge budget, because you're going to have to end up wasting money shifting through leads to find the best ones. If you have a moderate or considerate budget, then we highly suggest you check out SEO. And we have our contact information. We actually have clients as well that we've done this for. So if you want, we can show you a list of roofers that we've actually worked with and we're still working with to this day. We're not going to actually put it in this video for obvious reasons. We don't want to expose all our clients on a video without their permission. But so our contact information will have the details in the video. So if you have any questions, you can contact us and we'll be able to answer them for you.